Hello, I'm Jordan and I'm here with Fitness Tested, and today we are reviewing the new GT-2000 version 13. The GT-2000 shoe was my favorite shoe to wear when I was in high school running cross country. I went through a lot of versions of this shoe. It was a really popular shoe back then. And then we saw it kind of take a dip when we saw a lot of other brands come out with foam that was a lot softer, a lot more cushioning. And then the GT-2000 was a lot heavier than those shoes and not quite as soft. Now we're seeing Asics follow that same trend of having a little bit more foam in there and a little less gel. And we're seeing the shoe grow again as far as sales and being more in popularity. So I do think the Asics GT-2000 is definitely on the rise again and definitely becoming one of the more popular stability training shoes, and I think it's definitely worth giving a try. This shoe is made with FF Blast Plus foam. It's their latest foam that offers a little bit more cushioning while reducing the weight on it. So definitely their best foam that they got in their shoes, they have in this shoe with a little bit of their gel. Not like the old Asics shoes that has a ton of gel in them. They've gotten more and more foam. It's a little bit lighter and softer. And you're seeing that trend continue with this shoe. GT-2000 version 13, it has this new heel back here. It's gonna make it really nice, a lot easier to get on and off. We're seeing this with a lot of shoes. It definitely made a nice, really hug fit around my heel. I like how it fit around the heel. Made it feel secure on every step on my run. This shoe does have a 3D guidance system, so that's really good for people that pronate. So collapsing inwards, rolling inwards. I do that pretty severe. I need that extra support to keep me upright and healthy on all my runs. So this shoe is made really for those people that need that extra support. So that's how Asics gets that support for you on all your training runs. The heel to toe drop on this is 8 millimeters. From the back to the front, that's about the normal range. We're seeing most shoes are landing between 8 to 10 millimeters right now, so this lines right up with that. The stack height is 28 millimeters. That is about the average for stack height too. We are seeing stack height go up across the board in shoes, but this one's still about that normal stack height of 28 millimeters. So personally for me on this shoe, I think it's a really good everyday trainer shoe. I would do a lot of recovery runs. I've run a few runs in this, and I like the support feeling on that. It's definitely not super soft, but it is a nice supportive shoe. It is not quite light enough feeling for me to want to do track workouts or speed workouts on those. I definitely think there's better options on the market to find those if you're trying to have a fast track workout, but I think it's a great recovery run, long run shoe that makes you feel supportive. When comparing this shoe to the Kayano 31, the biggest thing you're going to notice is the amount of cushioning. The Kayano is just a softer shoe, but it is also a stability shoe. But the biggest difference is the price point. You're going to go up in the price point, which is going to offer a lot more softness. So if you're someone that likes a really soft shoe, I'd probably lean more towards the Kayano versus the GT-2000. But if you're something that likes a little bit firmer, a little bit more supportive feeling, I think this one's a really good option for you to try out on your feet. So this GT-2000 version 13, comparing it to other stability shoes on the market, some of the newest ones I've tried out recently would be like the New Balance 860, the On Cloud Runner. The biggest thing I noticed between the New Balance 860 is it's a little bit wider on the toe box versus this shoe, and it's a little bit softer. This one, if you have a little more narrow foot and the New Balance feels a little bit wide, then I think this one would be something that would really hug your foot good and be a nice, really good fit there. Comparing this shoe to other shoes, the one I think it fits most similar to from another brand would be the On Cloud Runner. They both, to me, give a nice, firm, supportive feeling, not crazy on the softness. So if you're like me that likes a firm fit on your recovery runs, this one really did fit that bill. The new version of the GT-2000 is very similar to the previous version. Not a ton of updates. If you like the old version, you're probably going to really like this version of it. It stayed at the same price point of $140, so a really good price point for those mid-cushion shoes. At Fitness Sports, we'd love to have you come in to our stores. We'd be able to look at your arch type, record you walking and running, and see if this would be a really good option for you, and get it on your feet to try out, see how you like it. I definitely think it's a shoe that you should try out. If you're not in Iowa and want to give these a try, you can go to shop.fitnessports.com and we'd be happy to ship you a pair to try out. I'm Jordan, and this is the review on the GT-2000 version 13. Make sure to like and subscribe to follow for more content.